that's not a way to show your love.
Khloe Kardashian hilariously calls out Scott and Kourtney's dysfunctional relationship. You gotta love Khloe for never failing to tell it like it is. In a new Keeping Up with the Kardashians preview clip, Kourtney and Scott are once again arguing about their on and off romance, while Khloe listens and watches the whole thing like it's one awkward tennis match. The fight revolves around Scott not being invited to Khloe's birthday party, but clearly there's more underneath the surface than Scott feeling shaded by the lack of an invite. At one point, Kourtney calls Scott out for his partying ways and accuses him of doing so in order to mess with her, and then Scott fires back and actually admits that his bad boy, seemingly spiteful actions against her come from a place of loving her. Yeah, we're confused too. Needless to say, it's a pretty messy situation.
What does that mean though, at the end of the day? What do you think that really means? That means I hate you, or does that mean that I actually love you and I do things out of spite?
That's not a way to show your love.
Now, after the back and forth between the former couple, Khloe chimes in and is clearly done with their never-ending drama. She explains that she's on the, quote, longest Ferris wheel of all time, and that they, quote, gotta get off at some point and get on a new one. Who knew Khloe was the queen of the analogies? The conversation loses its tension after Scott basically admits to being a f*** up, and at one point, Kourtney gives him a compliment calling him one of the smartest people she's met. Really, Kourt? Anyway, Scott playfully asks Kourtney if she wants to make out after that compliment, and that's when Khloe really tells him how she feels.
Seriously, you guys are so dysfunctional, and I don't know if this is like something you guys do as foreplay, but this is nuts.
Scott then starts joking about marriage and how he and Kourtney are back to being whatever you call it when exes are super flirty with each other, but won't get back together because one of them is just too messed up to actually be relationship material. But it's obviously the ballad of Kourtney and Scott, and Khloe is half amused and half entirely over it. We feel you, Khloe.
You guys are sick.
All right, guys, now I want to know what you think of Scott and Kourt's ongoing saga of a relationship. Do you think they'll ever get back together, or do you think they'll just remain co-parents and nothing else? Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below, and after that, click right over here to see how Caitlyn Jenner shaded the entire Kardashian family again. Thanks so much for joining me here on Clevver News, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm your host, Millionaires Jr., and I'll see you next time.